All right, kiddos, we are heading towards the end of the semester, and so I like to get a jump on the most favorite question students like to ask me, and it has to do with grades and extra credit. And so, regardless if you are in my online only class, my hybrid class, my face-to-face, Education 1300, Education 1301, or 2301, all 7 of you have the exact same scoring schedule. And so it's in all of your syllabi and it's on your intro PowerPoint. And so this is it. This is what it looks like. So all of you this semester are shooting for, oh, look at that. I didn't even notice that error. Let's fix that right there. All of you are shooting for 1,000 points. That's possible of what you could accrue in the class. And so next week, next Wednesday, if you have 895 to 1,000 points, you will receive an A. 795 to 894, you will receive a B. 695 to 794, a C. 595 to 694, a D. Unfortunately, if you did not accumulate at least 595 points, meaning you accumulated 594 or below, that is an F. If you did not accrue the 595 needed for the D, so 594 below, and you had more than 2 absences in my hybrid course and are 4 or more absences in my face-to-face, or not submitting within 4 weeks in my online course, then that would get you an FX, meaning you failed the course simply because you were not there. Not because the content was too hard for you. And so this is the grading rubric. And so as I've told all of you from day one, do not pay attention to Blackboard and doing averages because this is what you are shooting for, period, end of story. So in Blackboard, as you accumulate extra credit, Blackboard will say then you could score 1,100 points, and in some of my classes over 1,100 points simply because they're doing multiple things and not just the way it's entered. So you never divide by what that score is in Blackboard. Instead, you always divide by 1,000. So why divide when all you have to do is look here, see what your grade is. And so this is what I wanted to tell you about extra credit. So if you have 750 points that you earned from doing work, your extra credit is just added to that. And so if you get the full 100 points, then that would give you 850 points. So you would go from a C at 750 points to a B at 850 points. So extra credit does not hurt you. If you did not complete the extra credit, it doesn't hurt you. But if you look at Blackboard and you don't pay attention to what I told you at the very beginning, you may think that it does hurt you. It does not. This is your rubric that you're looking at, period, end of story. How many points that you actually accumulate, okay? So, all of you have every grade that has been submitted to Blackboard graded currently. If you emailed me something, those are coming next, so you don't need to resubmit it to me. So, grades that were in Blackboard and submitted correctly have been graded. Some of you need to view Blackboard on a desktop or a laptop. The reason why is mobile devices, the mobile app does not show you comments. And so I may have given you a 0 and said, complete this and resubmit it to me via email. So instead of emailing me to ask me why you have a 0, check first. Look at Blackboard on a laptop or a desktop and find out why. However, if you have a 0 and you know you submitted something, yes, always email me, always check. But before you email me, and any professor, you check on Blackboard on a desktop or a laptop to see the comments to maybe why you received that 0. And so all of that's coming next. So extra credit is coming next, and anything that was in my email. Now some of you have turned in hard copy items. Those are also being graded next. So reports for my 1301 and 2301 classes, my in-person 1300 classes, your career worksheets are going in, as well as any extra credit for my face-to-face courses that have played the review games. So all of those things are still coming. So here's what I want to let you know. Some of you still have assignments that will be turned in. They'll be graded. Again, most of them are due Sunday. so they're going to be graded and in for Monday or Tuesday. Extra credit for my in-person classes have to be in this week, so they'll be added for Monday or Tuesday. My online class, you can do the extra credit assignment up to 100 points, and that's going to be due to me on Tuesday. So as you can see, everything will be in by Tuesday, and so Wednesday in Blackboard, you'll get a notification from me that says your grade has been finalized. At that time, you are to look at your grade, and if there is any issue, you email me immediately, because by Friday of next week, I will then submit it to SOS. So you will have Wednesday and Thursday to view it, and if anything's wrong with your grade, you're to let me know, because after that, I can't do anything about it. And so I want you to know that in all of your classes, it's extremely important the last 2 weeks of class you check your Sanjack email daily. Check your Blackboard announcements daily, because that's how we contact you. And so if there was an assignment missing, or I'm telling you turn something in and get it to me, fix this, the only way I can tell you is via Blackboard or via email. So in all of your classes, you need to be hyper vigilant on the last 2 weeks of any semester. Check your announcements, check your Blackboard, so that if something's wrong, you can get all of that taken care of in a quick fashion. Also, I want to let you know that if you have not applied for summer school classes and minis, they have been open a while, so hopefully you have taken care of that. And fall semester is open. You had priority, but now other students can now register. So I want to make sure that you get in and get all of that taken care of. Always reserve the classes. The payment doesn't have to come till later, but you want to make sure that you reserve the classes. So let's see, make sure we went over everything. So your grades, your extra credit, your looking at Blackboard, looking at your email. No, I had one other thing. It just came to me. Blackboard, extra credit, because I'm thinking, oh, that's something people are going to ask. I guess I will have to make another video or address it, but I cannot. Let me pause this and think. I remembered my main point that I always forget to add. You have extra credit in the place of late work. So unfortunately, some of you will, at the end of the semester, realize you don't have the grade you want, and you will ask me to turn things in late. Unfortunately, I won't answer those emails. So it's in your syllabus. We've discussed it since the beginning of the school year. No late work is accepted. That's why I give you 100 points extra credit. So if you missed a test, you missed an assignment, you can earn up to 100 points to make up for that. And so if I allowed you to turn in late work and have extra credit, then your grade is inflated. It's not authentic. So we all make mistakes. So I allow you to make up for those mistakes with extra credit. And so just know, any email asking for me to give you a grade or give you late work is not going to be responded to, because I just want to go back to the extra credit, make sure you're aware of something. So let's say you only earned 795 points. But with extra credit, you're at 893 points. I'm not giving you an A. I'm not bumping you up 2 points, because really you have been bumped up almost 100 points. And so a lot of students will ask me that as well. They'll send me an email and say, well, I'm an 894. Can you just give me that 1 point? Well, I'm not giving you 1 point, because through extra credit, you could have earned up to 100 points. So really, your grade was not close to 895. I allowed you that one time to make up work, to try to improve your grade with the 100 points extra credit. And so at the end of the day, the grade you're getting is the grade that you earn. And I also want to say something else, and this is not just for me, but it's for all instructors. It is very disheartening for an instructor when we get emails from students that say, I cannot fail. I will lose my financial aid. The reality is that's unfair for us as instructors to get those type of emails, because from day one from day one in your syllabus, the guidelines have been laid out for what you should do to get the grade you want to earn in your courses. So that's really not a fair email that we get when you're telling us it's our fault that you're not going to pass, or it's our fault that you are going to lose your financial aid. I understand there are extenuating circumstances. You should have gotten with your professors as soon as those happen. Life happens. We want to help you, but we don't know unless you tell us. And so you can't wait till the last week of school, have missed 8 assignments, and then expect professors to be able to step in and perform magic for you. And so I just want to make sure you're aware of that. So in the future, when you're not just me, but discussing things with other professors, if you are feeling that anxiety, then you need to take care of it when those situations occur. When the life events happen, you need to take care of it then. You cannot wait till the end of the semester and then realize, I haven't done all this work, I need to run to the professor, because unfortunately, here's what I'm going to tell you. It's you and a long line of other people who are doing the exact same thing. And so sometimes a professor may seem callous or they don't respond to you because you are not the only one. And unfortunately, we can't weed through everything and make the decision of, oh, this person really needs it, this person doesn't. What we need you to do is let us know when it's happening at that time. Missing that one assignment, not this life event happened which caused me to miss 8 assignments, and now I want you to help me at the end of the semester. And so I want you to make sure that you understand, we as teachers, and specifically here at St. Jack, we want you to succeed. Period. End of story. That's what our profession is. But you have to also be responsible for yourself and be held accountable to you turning in work, not turning in work, understanding what an emergency is, understanding what the steps are as soon as that happens to get yourself back on track, or to reach out to us so that we can help you get yourself back on track. And so that is one thing that I think a lot of us professors get at the end that's very disheartening. These emails that we're causing you to fail, or we're causing you to lose financial aid, when in fact, that's not it at all. This is the reality. Now, P.S. I'm not saying all professors put in their grades, and I know some put it in the very last day, and you can't do anything about that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about at the end of the day, professors, it's in their syllabus what you have to do, what you need to be doing. If you miss any assignments, you have to contact those professors, usually within 24 hours within our syllabi. Not wait till the end and realize, I'm not going to pass this course. Okay? And so just think about that before you send that email. Okay, so I think that's everything for grades, for extra credit. Again, check your email daily in all classes in the last 2 weeks. Check Blackboard daily for your classes for the last 2 weeks, because next week is the official grading period is over. And so by Wednesday and Thursday, I want you to look at your grade in Blackboard before I then submit it to SOS, and that's what's going to go on your permanent record. So if you have any questions, email me. But if you don't email me, because I got lots of emails of extra credit and questions and grades and turning in papers that weren't done correct, so I need to weed through all of those. Talk to y'all later. Bye.